what's going on, guys? That was Upwards Frost. Off of The Comforting Warmth of Winter by Ruslan Perezhilo. Perezhilo? I think I'm saying that right. Out of Italy. But anyway, Outer Wilds today. More Outer Wilds. I thought I set up my webcam, but I apparently did not. Outer Worlds! God damn it, how many times have I made that mistake? Outer Worlds today, not Outer Wilds. I think I have to play that next just to complete the circle, and I can call that Outer Worlds. It's all good. I didn't come on. Let's go. There we go. I heard it was good. I do have an interest in it. I just haven't sat down to do it. But anyway, we got a level up here. Emergency medical inhaler heals you more than when you are at low health. 50% more healing when under 20% health. I mean, yeah. Damage dealt. Harmful status effects. Immediately resetting the companion's ability cooldown. Yeah, alright, we'll do this one. And Felix, oh, because I'm on the ship. I was like, oh, why is Felix getting an upgrade? I don't fucking know. Sure. Never intending to bring him out unless he has a quest. Disco Asylum. I heard that was interesting too. You're saying it's quite a trip? I don't know a whole ton about that game, to be honest. Alright, let's head back.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yes. So that was what we last did. We went to Phineas with the stuff and said, he said, all right, you got to go to Byzantium or whatever that place is to go grab
Welcome back,
the
Captain.
stuff.
How can I be of assistance?
Elysium. Elysium.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the stuff we need? I know Fallbrook had a landing pad.
Captain, I'm receiving an
Oh,
urgent docking
Disco
request
Elysium.
from another
Gotcha.
vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
Send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne.
Alacrity.
An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
What? They did what?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Sure thing. They sprayed perfume in my cargo hold. Well, I unbox on stream. Yeah, where is it? Oh, here it is. There's an arm still attached to it.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching.
I actually got a package today. It was
There's
filled
a
with
whole
candy.
research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
I like the marker, 39 meters behind it. Ada, what the hell's going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Who is this guy, Ada?
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Well, yeah, I doubt this guy lost his arm filling out paperwork.
He was also the fourth best paid freelancer in the system.
Only the fourth?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
You mean luck?
Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
You got a second?
Not for you, Felix.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Do I know who Steve Blum is? I probably do. I just can't think of it. Wow, they added a new asteroid.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
What would I know him from? Let's see. Ah, he was Spike in Cowboy Beep Boop. All right. That is the only thing I recognize him in so far. He was in a lot of Digimon stuff, but I never watched any of that. Sword Art Online. Didn't watch that either. He's been in a lot of every video game. Ah, Totally Spies. I can't say I've watched too much of that, but Life as a Teenage Robot. Probably watched more of that than Totally Spies, but not that much.
So what's the plan?
Ben 10, never watched that. The Regular Show, never watched that, but I recognize the name. Ultimate Spider-Man, didn't watch that. Pickle and Peanut, never heard of that one. Looney Tunes cartoons in 2020. Let's see, films. All the Digimon films. Here's a list of video games he's been in. Video games. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, never played that. Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne, never played that. Call of Duty, the first Call of Duty in 2003, was that the first one? No, was it? Wait. He was Crash from Crash Nitro Kart? What? No way. Title and role, yeah. Nitro Kart, and it says Crash Bandicoot and Emperor Velo. Steve Blum was a voice actor in a clip we just got. Let's go on Defrag. I'm just looking to see what he did. UAC soldiers from Doom 3. The only game I can say that I've really played that he's in was Crash so far. Well, I guess this too. World at War. He was Dempsey? All right, I know that. I know his voice now. Played a lot of that one. He was Killer Croc from Arkham Asylum. Played that one. I think I played that one. Mafia 2. I played that one too. You didn't have a big role in that if I remember correctly. Arkham City. Killer Croc and Mr. Sickle. I think I played that. Lego Lord of the Rings. Voice talent. Bioshock Infinite. Motorized Patriot Barker. Bodybuilder and Columbia Citizen. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that's about all I've played with him in it.
Where are we headed?
Who is he in Mafia 2?
Don't they have anybody that
He's listed as the name. A little warning on this one. Shower rapist. Not a credit I think I would want, but I suppose work is work sometimes.
for paperwork or ticketing or what?
Oh, right. He did one of the bumpers, didn't he? Not bumpers. What do they call them? You know what I'm trying to say. All right, I don't remember where this guy is.
experiencing a security event, sir and or madam, please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace.
I think it was way before that, yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm here to help you.
You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer. Nobody tells me nothing.
Nobody tells me nothing. Where were you when the Marauders attacked?
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
All right, goodbye. Nope, it's suddenly daytime. Okay. Suddenly more. Wow, that's an old one. I don't remember where this guy other is.
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that.
What do you mean by an item of great value?
Aha. I knew that it'd entice you to return to our dangerously unprofitable township. I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Anti-Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
What's going on, Musics? Confiscated? Why?
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Anti-Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon. Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
Hey, thank you. Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to put it to good use. What's going on, Zara? How you doing, man? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I was born with it. Such a dumb joke. What's going on, Caustic? That was the mysterious stranger noise from Fallout. That one was from 4. The pianos are 4. The guitars are 3. All right, get out of here. Tell people I bought it at Costco. Yeah. It was $3,000 at Costco. No more than that. A bulk buy store, yeah. No, it was my first run through. We just actually unlocked the Gorgon stuff. I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. Circuit City, yeah. Or like Sweetwater or something like that. Oh, I don't want that. I want this. I'm already playing on not the easiest, but like normal. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do it towards the end. Interesting. All right, well, it's good to know. I gotta get as much ammo as I can before I go there, it sounds like.
Time for a round of whisk. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Like I'm a sandwich. Maybe I could stand a little closer to you.
I haven't been here. Wait, where is this? Oh, right. I haven't really explored Fallbrook yet. Excuse me, I probably should. Well, my mission marker's here, so.
If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
On Supernova? Good luck. I didn't even try.
I think I'll go for a swim.
It's nice and dark in here, though, isn't it? Oh, well, it's nighttime.
My bet's on citation in the automotor races.
Hello? I need a refill. Oh, pardon. You don't...
Ain't in the mood to chat.
All right, well, let's look around. Like I said, this is the first time I'm in this town, so I think I popped my head in just to get the marker. Another locked door.
Walking, wrong leash.
Everything seems to be locked. Here's an unlocked one. Sublight ID card.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind. Dullness of mind?
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
So, I was listening to a podcast, I think it was Criminal, about a town in Florida that has grown famous for being life insurance frauds, where a large majority of the people scammed life insurance by buying like hunter's insurance, like weekend hunter's insurance, which has a clause where if you lose 2 limbs, you still get the payout, even if you live. So there's a market for getting in an accident where you lose an arm and a leg and get paid out a shit ton of money for, the life insurance policy. And apparently there's enough people did it. Oh yeah, defrag. Oh yeah. Apparently enough people did it that it's really hard to get the insurance there now because insurance companies will not sell it to people there. Let me see if I can find the article about that. Hang on. Yeah, look up Nub City, Florida. Vernon is a city in Washington County, Florida, United States. Population, blah, blah, blah. Vernon became known as Nub City in the 50s and 60s for a high number of limb loss insurance claims made in the area. Vernon was featured in the Errol Morris documentary film Vernon, Florida, highlighting the eccentricities of the people who lived there. Nub City. How much money is it? I don't know if I could find out. Let me see if I could find it. I don't know if you can look around and see if you can find it. I'm not seeing any real numbers here just by skimming some stuff, but I mean, apparently no, it's Vernon, but it's got nicknamed Nub City. One man had 25 plus open insurance policies and collected over $1 million after amputating his left foot. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know. You guys have to dig around and see. But $1 million to lose a foot? I mean, I don't know. $1 million doesn't go that far anymore. Nice, Mystics. $1 million in 50s monies. Oh, that's true. That's true. $1 million in 1950 dollars is a lot more than $1 million in today's dollars. That's very true. Let's see if Siri can do this kind of conversion. How much was $1 million worth in 1950? No, it did it the wrong way. 1 million US dollars currently would be $91,000. In fact, that's the wrong way. Wolfram Alpha. Yeah, Mystics is gonna do the math. Hang on. I can't. 11 million-ish, you think? I'm sure Mystics will get us a good number, but yeah, $11 million is a little bit more tempting. However, what do you have to modify in your life to blow off a foot? You're gonna really want to walk upstairs every day? Was it in the 50s? The 50s or 60s? Oh, it was $1 million. $1 million. If you want to go up and down stairs, that means you got to either crutch your way up and down or get one of those elevators. If you want to drive a vehicle, depending on which foot it is, it may be difficult. Even walking around to go to the store. Yeah, it was the 50s or 60s, somewhere in there. $1 million. $1 million in 50s or 60s money. Oh, my other number. I'm sorry. 91,000. Siri, if I had $1 million in... No. Siri, if I had $1 million in 1950, how much money would I have now? If I had $1 million in 1950, how much would I have now? God, these fucking technology sucks. $1,000 in 1950 is worth... $10,800,000 is what I'm seeing. I'm sure Mystics will get me a better number than that. But still, even round it up to 11 million. That's still not worth it. Sure, the inconvenience, the pain, you can't, depending on what you're trying to do, you may have difficulties working if you ever run out of that money. I'm sure he was awarded that much money, but how much is going to lawyers or whatever when... Yeah, all right, so just short of $1 million. Lawyers or whatever when somebody's trying to, you know, when they're investigating you for insurance fraud because you shot off your foot on a hunting trip with 30 insurances on your tail. Like, God. I don't even know how that came up. How did that come up? Oh, the insurance. What kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Huh? Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here.
Mm-hmm.
So we can... What's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
Yeah, I'm sure. So you're dodging the authorities.
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
What's the payout for getting your fucking eyebrows dismembered? I don't even think you can dismember your eyebrow. What? Someone comes across with a hair trimmer and goes zzz on your eyebrow, you get $1 million? I'd do that. Guys, all right. Who wants to insure me if my eyebrow gets dismembered? $1 million. If I get a $1 million donation, I'll trim my eyebrows off. According to the Bureau of Labor, statistics, every dollar in 1950 is worth 10 cents. I'm sorry, $10.80 in 2020. 10,800,000. All right, nice. Still, 11,000, 11 mil. Even if you rounded it up, not enough for me to lose a foot, man. If my bi-monthly paycheck contribution is 1.5 mil, who would get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Disastrous marriage?
Those are mostly for top rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Not as a young person, sure. Well, I feel like as a young person, I'd be able to adapt to not having a foot a lot better. And I think the long run would be a little bit easier time in my life. If I were 55 and aching and suddenly I didn't have a foot and I had to learn to live with that, I think that would be worse, no? A cyberkinetic replacement foot? Yeah, you're gonna spend your 11 million on just that alone. That's all I need to know.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
If there's a lunar implosion, I don't think you're surviving that, are you? All right, see you, lady. Oh, all those lights came on. I was like, who sees me?
You got this.
Okay, he doesn't find me as angry. Halcyon Insurance Group. View recent records. Brit Whistle Ahmed. Claim, loss of gentlemanly honor and good name. I entered into a gentleman's wager with several chaps at Billingsley's regarding the nature and composition of the Spacer's Choice product, tarmac and cheese. I was quite certain the product did contain actual tarmac, and my companions wagered that they surely did not. Lo and behold, investigation into the matter revealed I had been a victim of a gross misunderstanding. Yet, how was I supposed to know what manner of fare common factory workers eat? And how could Spacer's Choice be so irresponsible as to advertise that its product contains tarmac, when it clearly does not? The damage to my reputation has been most grievous. I find myself unable to return to my previous haunts, for fear of the stares and chuckles that will follow. My honor as a gentleman has been called into question, and has the nature and as has the nature of my relationship with livestock. Sorry? Resolution denied. Improper form work. Claimant forgot to say the magic word. Please? Cartwright Fanny. Claim 1. Loss of 1 fingers. I've been an assistant saw operator with C&P for 5 years. Most of the blade guards broke last year, and management never replaced them. I lost my left ring finger last week as a result. Resolution denied. Negligible damage. Claimant is right-handed, so the magnitude of his loss is minimal. Updated claim. Loss of 3 fingers. The saw I was working came loosed yesterday in account of C&P skipping routine maintenance checks. The accident took 2 fingers on my right hand and another from my left. Resolution denied. Self-disqualification. Claimant was missing a finger from a previous incident and should not have been operating sharp machinery. Updated claim. Loss of 4 fingers. The last shift left several crates. Oh my god. Claim unintelligible. Yeah, I'll say. I got that defragged. You didn't have to spell that out. 3. Filed on behalf of C&P. Assistant saw operator 16-J, Cartwright F, lost several digits due to the carelessness and negligence. She failed to heed prominently posted warnings about state of our safety equipment, and her resultant injuries have decreased our factory's productivity and led to multiple stress headaches from management as we've struggled to reshuffle work schedules around 16J. Resolution approved. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you lost a hand and you were trying to type with like your wrist or something, but I like how they approved the claim of the company losing a worker, but not the worker losing hands or fingers. Oh, just looking around, robot. No worries. There's a crate up there. Can't get up there though. Oh. Yes, let's walk through each other. Good. Oh god, the rock stopped me. Okay. They thought of that.
You seen Arthur today?
No, but thank you. I'm quite alright as I am.
I didn't offer you anything. Wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
Is this hair pink? Alright, seriously, what's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
Where can I find Catherine?
Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
Goodbye.
Booze like this leads to 2 things. Bumping uglies and brawling.
Bumping uglies.
What do you think you're doing? All right. Best you get going.
No, I haven't dropped any frames. Thank God.
Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
Keep walking, Longreach.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium Goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Mine's been pretty nasty recently, too. Although, all day today's been fine. Of course, they're coming out tomorrow. Look at my network. I can't believe I would even say this, but I hope it breaks while they're here. Did you just say wink at me instead of actually winking?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Let me guess. We pocket the half you save?
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Persuade 134. Jesus Christ. Where should I start looking for them?
Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far.
Amenities
Check
nuts.
in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
Got him.
I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Where am I? What is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
No.
Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the Hookem-spiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind.
Get out of here, Meestyx.
A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain. We've got activities of leisure. We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds. Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start
You know
spending
you're
your bits.
safe while you're breaking your laws. Leela sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
The guy worked today tell you he was mad. He used one major U.S. shipping company because he works for the other one, and we actually use both. Why? What does he care? Unless he's getting a kickback. Do you know where Catherine is or not?
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
He's an IT guy, yeah. Alright, see you, kid. The company I used to work at used to have, basically exclusivity with, UPS. And I used to ship out hundreds. Me in the marketing department would ship out hundreds of things. I would box them up or put them in envelopes, whatever they have to do. And then I would bring them over to the assembly line, and I would put them on the conveyor belt going to where they packed them up. You don't give a shit what he thinks. That's a good one. I like that. I don't think it's really worth it to have, is it? What's going on, Doc? Surprisingly, it has been perfect all day today. I have not dropped a single frame. I've been streaming for about an hour, but I did a test for about 5 hours earlier this morning. It didn't drop a single frame. So I'm happy, but I also called them out to come out tomorrow. And if they come out tomorrow and say, yeah, what are you, crazy? Your stuff's fine, I'm not going to be happy. Especially when it didn't work after they re-ended the cables last time. I didn't see them, but I did hear that they did pretty good. Are we surprised that they did better than Intel? I mean, I guess we would be. Usually AMD's a little lower cost, lower specs, yeah, but not by much. I don't know. I wasn't too surprised. It sounded like they were coming out with something pretty good. The 14 nanometer plus, yeah. Reginald Chansey's gold panning log. Excuse me. Conditions fair. Report. I can't believe I'm still stuck in this law-forsaken town, but at least I think I have finally found a spot with promise. Down the tunnel on the riverbank outside of town. Produced 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I could find a dentist who'll pay something for these teeth. Cheney. Why would they pay for used teeth? Just melt it down with the rest of the gold. I don't think if I was getting a gold tooth, I would want somebody else's gold tooth put in my mouth. I would want it molded to my mouth, no? $50% of the price for 90% of the performance. Yeah, well, hopefully it'll be 50% of the price for 110% of the performance. What? Oh, sorry, I discovered a vendor. You only saw LTT and J2 Sense since you had a final this morning. I'm not gonna sleep. Well, hopefully you did well in the final. I saw posts that looked like it was lauding Ryzen and not looking favorable upon intel, so I can only assume that it was significant enough that it's worth doing that. I don't know. I've been saying for a while I think I want to try AMD for my next build. It's just getting around to actually doing it. You know what I mean? All right, you got the 69. Right. Congrats, dude. Saying you got a 69 doesn't sound good, but until you say that it's a 69 out of 80. Which is an 86. Nice. The headshot damage is not bad. Passing is 80% plus. Yeah, nice. Well, and you passed. I went with Intel for my first build because it seemed like it was easier and a little bit better power. But now that I'm into the computer game and awaiting my second real build, I would go Intel. Sorry, AMD for sure. I do have a second computer I built, but it's literally built from the spare parts for this one, all the extra stuff that I had. Sorry, I'm just cranking through these real quick. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. 300 meds each with 4 potential questions and a lab values, abbreviations, and receptor effects. That doesn't sound fun to me, but I'm not going into that field, so.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
No, I do not need to see that. Thank you, though. Appreciate the offer.
I offer high quality and low prices. Pick one for your purchase. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Yes, tell me all your catchphrases at once, please. Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
A town built into the side of a mountain. You don't see one of those every day.
Yeah, and? Do
Sure
I
she
look
does.
like
She
the
lives
city
here.
Planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
Chef Conan O'Brien. From what? From who? Monarch is a lawless land.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
Why the socialites?
They're so self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits.
Let me see what we have for sale. Restricted purposes, purchases. Wow, look at that flamethrower. Heavy machine gun. Light machine gun. Tac shotgun. I think it's the same one I have. Automag Pistol Ultra. Sounds like one of those like weirdly translated names that doesn't really quite come through. Most extreme pistol.
I'm going.
Ah, yes, the heavy ammo dropped in the bathroom. We all know that one, don't we?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
You were sitting! You don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
So where?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
What? Alright, carry on. No level ups right now.
Okay, gone quiet.
Hey, you!
Here they come! Don't mess with me!
Oh no.
Please, just leave me. You're hurt!
Can I undo that? When was my last autosave? It doesn't tell me how long ago that autosave was. Do they ever stop shooting? God, my guys are fucking...
Sure! I'm going! Sure!
I stole something and instead of talking to the guy, I just jumped out. I just jumped out of the thing. I didn't think that was gonna fucking aggro everybody. I don't know if this is gonna reset it. I hope it does. I'll lose a little, not friendliness. What do you call it? Oh no, we're just bad. Am I just unable to go? Yeah, the thugs are trying to find me still. Well, shit. How do I I don't know how far back the autosave is. No, I don't have any autosave. Oh no, it's just I'm looking at the save. Let's see what happens. Go on, X. I don't know. I think is it before or after? I think that's after. No. How's my day? It was going all right. Nothing crazy happened really. What about you? Anything good? Okay, it's after. I got some Japanese candies in the mail. That's about it. Oh, I don't like this. Unless this is the same one. I just made a new autosave. It is. Damn it. Which ones? I believe this is Haichu, but it's the Japanese one. I don't know what they are. Somebody sent them to me. These dudes, they're little grape soft chews. You got peach soft chews. I think this is sour cola? I don't know. You can see it's got like cola on it and it's sour. I really don't know. I got creamed Collins. And this is some kind of hot chips. I don't know. I'm a little worried about those. Go on, H-Man. I like peach things, so I'm looking forward to that peaches.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
My problem is if I can't have too much sugar. I gotta eat these over the course of like 2 weeks.
You shopping for pre-owned or new? If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Yeah, creamed Collins, yeah. I just wanted that dumb card. He's not even here this time. Oh, yes, he is. He didn't even notice because he was facing away.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
You're not walking, you're talking to me.
Physically,
Where?
I'm not entirely.
There we go. Some don't have a lot of sugar, so just check which ones. Problem is, I can't read the labels. I have to get like the Google Translate app.
Pardon me, you're distracting the magnificent journey of my mind.
Gold eyes and gold mouth. Yeah.
Ripped asunder.
Oh, wait, what?
Nothing at all, I assure you. I tend to ramble during my daily walks.
I guess I didn't get to talk to him twice last time.
If there's no further excitement to be had, I suppose I shall go for a soak beneath the medicinal waterfall. Perhaps I'll slice my heel open on a rock. Nothing like the physicality of pain to make you feel alive.
Of course.
Not now. I'm walking and thinking while I'm walking.
Alright, I got a question. What's the deal with that Juan meme on Reddit? I don't get it.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
Ain't looking for trouble. Nope.
Zoomer humor?
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine send you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
What's your order? Got any glacial aged whiskey?
No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Alright, get out of here then. Also, lose and shirk on paying. Do you not pay in full up front and then get money back when you win? Or do I not know how betting works?
Keep walking, Rung Leech.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
You serve drinks in the bar, right?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook.
Oh.
I got some snacks on offer too from time to time.
I'll take a Fireball whiskey, please. Is this a Sublight bar?
If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
My dad likes the actual Fireball candy. Like, somebody every year always ends up getting him a bag of it, and so he's got one year he got it in like a birthday or a Christmas bag, you know, like he would for give a gift in. And so every time he gets one, he throws the bag in there and he just has them next to him, and whenever he wants one, he grabs one. And I don't know. My brother brought home one of the little Fireball like mini like bottle. You know what I mean? It's like the airplane bottle, and it's been on the counter. And I was like, you know, have you tried it, Dad? You should try it. And he's like, no, I don't like it. I'm like, how could you not like it? A, you've never tried it, and B, it's the same. It's fire. It's a Fireball. It's the strangest thing, really. I've been frozen in space for 70 years, and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to.
The travel size,
Not
yeah.
unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
So I have to pay her to tell her my story? How many bits are we talking?
More than you can afford at this time.
You sure? I like a drink. Oh, she literally only has drinks, all right.
And we're stalking, and we're stalking.
Is this supposed to be like private rooms or what? What's back here? Yes, a bar with one private room in the back.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Charm. If by nugget of paradise you mean a piece of manti dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem. The boss sent me, you oaf. I found one of your sublight supply runners hiding in a cave. Need a hand? I like a room. I found one of your dudes chilling in a cave.
I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off. Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
You wonder if Red Dead 2 made food hunger systems unusable in open world game. I don't think so. I mean, I guess I like the way they did it in Red Dead. Sorry, I have a string on my jacket playing with. I like the way they did it in Red Dead, but I don't think that invalidates anybody else's, would it? Oh, it's a string on my shirt. Oh. Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Alright, the Alta Vitae stuff that Lydia mentioned.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Remind me what the gas is? Oh, define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Remind me what the Alta Vitae gas is exactly?
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Let's see, I'll find a way. No problem, Nyoka's handled mantisaurs before.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have our engineer. Parvati will handle it.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in.
Antediluvian? What does that
But
mean?
before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Repairs before the biblical Great Flood. Gotcha. Where I picked up a key card earlier as well, so I might have already known that password. I didn't tell her that, though. I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
What do you specifically want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Any tips on how to make it in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
Say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
And if I wanted to kill him?
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
All right.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Gotcha. On Cascadia. Oh. Let's see what we're doing here. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.